Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Lake Buena Vista, Florida at Epcot once again for yet another festival, the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. We love this festival. We love the gardens, the topiaries, entertainment, and food at this festival. And we love the fact that this festival runs from March 1st to July 5th, which means we'll most likely get to check this out a few times before it ends. And that's what we love to do, explore Epcot, attend the festivals, and enjoy all the offerings the different festivals bring. And if you enjoy Epcot and the festivals as well, consider subscribing and join us off the couch for those adventures and other adventures. This festival has a ton to do, lots to see, and a whole lot to eat too. So we'll go around the park seeing, doing, and eating as much as we can, and then sharing and discussing our experiences with you. And we love to hear your experiences as well and your future plans if you'll be attending the festival this year as we go along. Also, as we go along, we'll be completing Spike's Pollen Nation Exploration. This is a scavenger hunt throughout the park. We're looking for Spike as he collects nectar and pollinates 12 gardens throughout this festival, and then we will turn it in at the end of our hunt for a prize. The scavenger hunt is $9.99 plus tax, of course, and the pass holder discount does apply. So in addition to seeing the gardens, browsing the festival merchandise, looking at the new topiaries, and our returning favorites, we also have to search for Spike, so let's get going. One of the new topiaries, Encanto, is right at the front of the park. We have multiple characters greeting us for this festival this year. There is one more new topiary for the festival, Tiana, so we'll be making an effort to see that one also. Looking at our festival passport, which we always pick up for every festival right at the entrance, there are 26 topiary locations listed. So unfortunately, we're not going to see them all. 26 is a lot already, and then there are still even more to see and do here. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the topiaries we have the chance to check out. Here's Donald and Daisy showing off their gardening skills, and it's impressive. Lots of plants in Daisy and Donald's garden, plants that we're trying to grow now ourselves. I wish we could get Donald and Daisy's help with our garden. And this garden that Donald and Daisy are tending to is a new garden for the festival, the community garden. Spike is right there in the front doing his part for the garden, so we have a sticker to add to our scavenger hunt also. Back to the topiaries though, and here is Goofy. Last Flower and Garden Festival, Goofy was at the entrance greeting us all, and now is situated between Disney Traders and Port of Entry. So a new spot for Goofy, and I think Goofy looks good here. I like the flowers behind him a lot. And now we have made it to the United Kingdom for the Winnie the Pooh and Friends topiary. Winnie, Piglet, Tigger, and Rabbit. And Eeyore too, of course. Tinkerbell's Fairy House Garden is also here, and just a little bit away is my favorite topiary for the second year running, Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and Tick-Tock Croc. And to be exact, Tick-Tock Croc is my favorite. Even though he's in a group with all three of them, Tick-Tock Croc is the favorite for me. I love this topiary. In the comments, tell us your favorite topiary too. Here are Bambi and Friends. And here is Tiana. We're in the American Adventure for this other new topiary. Doesn't Tiana look gorgeous? I think they did a really good job with this one. And I don't see Spike, but I do see a plant icon over here on the side. You know, some of these plant icons in the scavenger hunt get a bit tricky to find because you get distracted by the topiaries. Okay, so now we're all the way in China within the China Pavilion to see the pandas. These topiaries are all over Epcot, so you really need to get around to see a majority of the topiaries or all of them if that's your desire. These pandas look so playful. This is our first time getting to the China Pavilion and seeing the pandas, and we love this topiary. Anna and Elsa are gracing the Norway Pavilion with their presence as usual. And in Mexico, we find the three caballeros and Donald once again. And is Donald the only character that shows up twice in these topiaries? It seems like it. I'm not 100% sure though. Either way, we are leaving the Mexico Pavilion to go to the Italy Pavilion to see one more topiary for now, and that is Lady and the Tramp. We will get back to the topiaries later, but we're going to switch our focus to the food offerings and the outdoor kitchens for now. I'm counting 28 places within our festival passport to grab food or drink created for this festival. And many of the places offer multiple items, so we'll have a chance to try some of the items at the festival. Lots of returning kitchens to this festival and a new one, Brunchcot. We've got to try this one out. It's new, plus it's brunch. And brunch is one of those words that just brings joy. I don't think you can say brunch without smiling. I can't. We're trying the fried cinnamon roll bites. These are $4.75. I think this is a good portion for the price. All of us can try it, and they are really good. The candied bacon is delicious, and the cream cheese frosting within the fried cinnamon roll bites is just a treat. Look at all that frosting too. It's so good. Like all festivals, we have quite a few items we want to try, so we'll move on to our next food kitchen, the Honey Bistro. And we are really looking forward to trying the chicken and waffles here. The chicken and waffles is $6.75. This is pretty small. It's more like the chick and waffle. This is not something multiple people can share, not even sample in my opinion, unless you get a bigger portion. The pictures I've seen of this snack looked way bigger. I can respect the taste of it and uniqueness of the dish. There is corn in a waffle. The waffle is a honey sweet cornbread waffle, and there's a little kick too since it has spicy honey. I personally don't think it's worth $6.75. London doesn't think so either, and we are both really looking forward to trying this. We're going to try again though with dessert, a cake from Northern Bloom. This is a chocolate maple whiskey cake. It's $4.50, great value in my opinion, and I base that on if we can all get a taste of it. And if it's just one of us eating it, which is normally not the case, if there's enough to actually feel like you had a snack rather than just a sample. As far as the taste, it's rich, it's creamy, it's a snack I prefer not to share or let anyone else sample. Moving on, and now we're at Trowel and Trellis, hosted by Impossible. I really enjoyed the boneless Impossible Korean short rib last year. I'm curious about the Impossible lumpia with Thai sweet chili sauce. This is also $6.75, and it comes with 5 lumpia, so this is a good snack to share so everyone can get a taste, a sample, and our opinion. I think 5 is a reasonable amount for $6.75. And I like the taste of the snack too. The lumpia is crisp as it should be. The filling, the plant-based filling, that tastes good. And we're enjoying the tang of the Thai sweet chili sauce. This item and the boneless Impossible Korean short rib, as well as the chocolate cake offered by Trowel and Trellis, are all part of the Garden Graze. Purchase 5 of the fresh plant-based items listed and redeem your festival passport for a lime Dole Whip and a souvenir cup. You don't have to complete the Garden Graze all in one visit either. You have until July 5th, the end of the festival, to complete all 5 stamps. If you're planning multiple trips to the festival and want to try these different choices over time. Okay, on to Florida Fresh. They also have an item on the Garden Graze, grilled street corn on the cob, which seems to be in high demand. There's a separate line to pick that up. We're grabbing the Florida Strawberry Shortcake. It is $4.75, and it is beautiful. It's big too. The filling is just oozing out. The dessert is plump. The filling tastes good as well. I thought the bread would be more like a biscuit and soft, but it's more like a cookie. The kids love it, and it is a snack that more than one person can taste and sample and see how they like it. Now, London is coming back from Pineapple Promenade with a frozen dessert violet lemonade for $4.50. Tasty, tasty, tasty. So tasty, London is heading back to get 2 more. Some of these snacks are shareable and not shareable at the same time. Yes, I do believe two people can sample or share this drink, but once that sample is done, there's going to be a problem, most likely. We generally like to share everything so we can taste as much as possible with the money we set aside for the trip. But sometimes things don't go as planned. They're just too good to share. Plus, the flowers are edible and harvested from Epcot's very own greenhouses in the land, so everybody wants to try one of these pretty purple flowers. Okay, so just one last snack, another dessert. Really dessert heavy during this festival. We didn't see a lot of kid-friendly, well, picky kid-friendly food items, so the kids are mostly going with dessert. And my daughter has this dessert all to herself, the budino. This is a chocolate hazelnut pudding with cookie crumble, and it has that earthy garden theme. So cute. London did manage to get a bite in before my daughter took over and devoured it, and he says it's incredibly good. And that item is also $6.75. So that was all the food that we had the chance to try. So let's focus on the gardens. We did dabble a bit with the gardens already because some of them are part of the topiaries, like the community garden with Donald and Daisy. I thought it'd be easier to tell the story and follow along by grouping the different activities of the festival together rather than saying, we saw this, then we ate that, then we did this, ate something else. So that's why I'm grouping them together. That's the method to my madness. And let me know how you prefer to follow along with us through these festivals. Okay, so let's talk about some of the other gardens now, the prehistoric plants. Now, this is interesting. These are the plants that inhabited the earth during the age of the dinosaurs. And look at these dinosaurs. They seem like they are really enjoying this landscape too. And look at Spike. We have a sticker to add to our map. My goodness, Spike has been at this for a long time, pollinating since prehistoric time. Fast forward to current time, and I just love gazing at these gardens. These are the floating gardens. So beautiful. And in the United Kingdom, we're checking out the English Tea Garden. If you really want to get familiar with this garden, you can sign up for a complimentary tour of the garden at the Tea Caddy. This garden features plants important in the production of some of the finest tea blends of Twinings. And to learn more about that, you can sign up for the guided tour. The festival passport does say there is a limited availability, so I imagine you'll want to sign up early in the day, or you can pick up a brochure at the Tea Caddy, a shop here within the United Kingdom Pavilion, for a self-guided tour. Also, while in the United Kingdom, we have the chance to stroll around the Shakespeare Garden, and we're making it to Mexico during this festival, and we're just caught up in the tropical rainforest garden. It's also on our scavenger hunt, and what we love about these scavenger hunts is that the hunt will take you all over the festival. Some of these areas we would have skipped. We'd have been so focused on getting to our favorites, we would have missed out. And I'm glad we didn't miss out. This is a flower lover and a photographer's dream. Here's some of the gorgeous shots that London had the chance to take. This tropical rainforest garden is so beautiful. You can spend a lot of time in here, but we will continue on. We'll go ahead and move over to the Honey Bistro Garden. We were walking around the Honey Bistro Garden earlier while we were at the food kitchen for the Honey Bistro. And in the Honey Bistro Garden, you learn a lot about bees and how important their roles are as pollinators and how vital they are to the environment. So let's take a quick look around the Honey Bistro Garden. Let's learn more about the gardens and learn more about the bees as well. And Spike, one of the important bees, is hanging out here too at the Honey Bistro Garden. And we did continue the scavenger hunt after sunset throughout the evening. I prefer the gardens during the day, to really enjoy all of the colors. So I wish we could have caught more during the day. including my favorites like the butterfly landing, where you can see butterflies, and blossoms of fragrance presented by Scentsy. My son and I did make it to Blossoms of Fragrance after sunset, and we definitely enjoyed the different fragrances still and conjuring up the images of what the fragrance represents to us. And we did enjoy the flowers as much as we could under the lights. There are some displays though, like some of the topiaries, that are best viewed at night in our opinion. The dragon within the Japan pavilion looks great this evening. The light is really accenting the features of the dragon well. And we did notice that not all of the topiaries have lights, so some of them are better viewed during the day. Kermit and Miss Piggy are lit up this evening though. And here in the France Pavilion, Beauty and the Beast look absolutely elegant, more elegant than normal, I would say. And the evening is definitely the time to view Lumiere and Cogsworth. Additional entertainment that happens just in the evening is the Garden Rocks concert series. Live performances from hit musical acts and Orlando's up-and-coming local talent perform each evening at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. at the American Gardens Theater. That is the entertainment offerings for the festival. There's also merchandise available for this festival. There are festival markets throughout the park. This festival market is really grabbing our attention and our wallet. I'm clutching my purse now so I can keep control. There are scented bath salts inspired by the World Showcase, make your own lip balm kits, and these ultra adorable Mickey shaped bath bomb marbles. Aren't these wonderful? Smell good too. There's also merchandise within Citrus Blossom. There are some cool wall murals here too. So check out this food kitchen for photo ops, food of course, and festival merchandise. There's a lot to choose from here, and it's indoors so you can shop comfortably. Orange Bird 70s inspired collection is available, Figment merchandise in here, and there's also the Snow White series featuring Snow White's favorite flowers and friends. If you do like the idea of shopping indoors with AC, you can also purchase Flower and Garden Festival merchandise from Creation Shop. So we will end this very long and fun day with our well-deserved souvenir. We have located all of the plant icons for Spike's Pollen Nation Exploration, so we can choose from 4 different cups and 4 different plates for our redemption. Wow, we didn't expect this many options, but Snow White, Spike, Figment, and Orange Bird all play major parts of this festival. Let us know too in the comments which character is your favorite in the festival. So as you can see, we actually end up getting 2 plates, Snow White and Spike, which means we have to buy another map since my daughter is insisting on Snow White for herself. So we have prizes, souvenirs, more memories of this festival now to end our day. Thanks so much for joining us off the couch for this festival, the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. Tell us your favorite parts of the festival. Let us know if you'll be attending. And if this video was helpful with your planning, please hit the thumbs up button and let us know that also. As always, we had such a great time. There seems like there's even more to do at the festival this year compared to last year. We enjoyed everything. I do wish the gardens area and some of the topiaries too weren't also seating areas or used as seating areas. It makes it difficult sometimes to really appreciate all the effort, beauty, and hard work that goes into this festival. I am happy to let you all know though that London has been hard at work as well, and next video is time for another donut trail. London is visiting gourmet donut shops throughout Florida, chomping on donuts from Destin to Tampa. So come hungry, subscribe please if you get to do so. Join us next week off the couch as London takes on another donut trail. Thanks so much for joining us for another festival, though, here at Epcot. And thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, and feedback. It's all appreciated and necessary for these adventures to happen, so thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.